It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise.
Hello, welcome to my channel, Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. Today we're gonna look into what you are avoiding and how to face reality, pretty much, and why you need to face it, so you can either move forward to your next chapter, or what is holding you back from, pretty much. We have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. There will be a 30-second meditation so you can pick your piles of piles. Before each reading, there might be 3 loud sounds. So hit the sound bowl. If I don't do that, I definitely saged. Other than that, anything that you need to know will be in the description below. I'll see you over in your piles. Bye.
It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise.
Hi there, pile 1. We're gonna look into what you need to face. Well, why you need to face reality. I'm gonna do the sound bowl healing. So if you have headphones in, probably turn down your head. Turn down the volume. Okay, ready? Okay. This is the crystal that you picked. Let's start with this first. We have step out, hiding, courage, camouflage. We have clout hungry. And uncontrollable desire and hunger for pleasure. Ravenous. We have mystery, rest, courage, and strength. We have what pleasures am I ready to pursue? Then we have soul song, courtship, and distant horizons. And then I'm going to split these for later and go with those. And we have soulmate, okay, the courtship, and then we have sadness, we have vanity, and then we have instincts and dissipation. And we have lonely little wolf girl. It is all right to be alone. And then we also have change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Here. So far what I'm seeing is you're avoiding some, like, with this stand out, hiding, and camouflaging, and courage, and we have strength over here. Like, you could be hiding or feel alone because you can't show your true self and hiding away. And that's either that's coming to a change where you will be able to like show yourself and like express who you truly are. Okay, but this clout hungry here and vanity, you might have to watch out, like use your intuition for, or your instincts for who to like, with this courtship and soulmate here, like who to be like in a relationship with in a way, or like who, like if you are looking for a relationship, like to think like if that person really there for you, or if they there to just fill some like need that you can just fill in that one quick minute, or that one, not minute, well that second pretty much. And because with this mystery, rest, courage, and strength, like I said, like in the past, you with this sadness, and you were hurt, and you like felt alone, right? Or you like retreated with this dissipating. Like you decided to stay by yourself and rest and build back up your strength and your courage. And now you stepping back in like the dating field, but now you have to like be careful and see like who's really there for you, because you don't want to get hurt again like you were hurt in the past. Right? That's one thing that I'm seeing, one way that I'm seeing it. We're gonna get some like, I created this deck. It's like a little characters that we have. Little Miss won't open up. So with this hiding and courage, like hiding and like stepping out, you probably are afraid to open up, because either with this clout hungry somebody, either you are worried about like someone is using your vulnerability, I guess, against you. But this, like, that probably happened to you in the past, and you don't want that to happen again. So now you build up this wall and like defensive to it. And then we have Little Miss, I won't admit she's wrong. And then we had Bugs Bunny with money that came out with her. But Bugs Bunny, I don't know. Like, with this Little Miss won't admit she's wrong. I guess with this Bugs Bunny, it's like you can bet that she's not, like she can be wrong and she won't admit it. Like you can bet it. Like so in the past, like with this clout hungry, like they probably really was trying to like use your words against you and wouldn't admit it. And or like with this clout hungry, like literally you can pay them and they literally won't admit that, you know, that kind of thing. And we have, I will show them, I will prove to them that I can be hardcore, Bubbles, and Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, with this lone wolf, like they probably, like with a group of people that made you feel like it wasn't safe for you to open up, it made you feel like alone. And you can even tell them and explain to them how you feel and literally pay them to change, and they wouldn't change. So you either walked away or like pulled yourself away to simply like rest, and while you was resting you build like this sense of confidence and strength that you didn't really have when you was there. Because with this episode, it was just Bubbles by herself pretty much, and with this also with this lone wolf, like you by yourself, and she did prove to them that she was hardcore. So there's that. So with it, like the change is natural, and yes, it could hurt. Like don't let the past hurt pretty much hold you back. Like the past was meant to teach you a lesson, so you can move on to something new. Right? If this person is not going to change, how about you change? Like what Bubbles did. Like she was nice, and then she was just kicking butt by herself out of nowhere. Like, you know, that's different from her natural self. And then once she did that, her sisters realized, you know, she really can be hardcore. She's not always just rainbows and sunshine. Sometimes, you know, she can get angry. Then we have Don't Pretend You Don't See Me. And then we have I'm not loving anybody that I'm not legally required to. So you see, like I said, and then here we have me having a meeting with myself, getting my life together. So it's like you get your life together and realize you don't have to deal with this person because you're not legally required to deal with this person. Like they're not a family member. You don't have to deal with that person. Even if they're a family member, you don't have to deal with them until the holidays. So you know, you don't like really have to be around them. You don't have to deal with them if you don't want to deal with them. And then here we have ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. Then we have stop judging and start loving. And then we have turn criticism into kindness. And then we have journal, rest. We have rest twice. So if you're tired, take a nap. Naps are real great. I'm a big and deep breathing. Like I support naps. So with this journal and stop judging and start loving and turn criticism into kindness. Like kind of sort of journal your feelings and rather than bottling them up, like that will help you release them and make like if that could be what's keeping you up and like causing you not to sleep and like stirring, because all this emotion that you have like built up inside that they have nowhere to go. Um, and with this turn like criticism into kindness and like deep breathing, like if they judging you or trying to criticize something that you do to make you that's making you happy, like with Bubbles, they're trying to say that she was so like she was too soft and she wasn't able to handle it, and she proved them wrong. So like you can prove them wrong. Just take a deep breath, collect your feelings, figure out like what's going on, register your feelings, and if you need help, like ask for help. Like that doesn't make you weak. Um, because with this, what passion am I ready to pursue? Like you could be like ready to take this step, but then this sadness is kind of holding you back, or you're remembering the time of when you tried and you failed, but then it's like, did you try it by yourself? Like ask if there's someone, like try to find someone that could help you, or talk to someone that either can help or know something about, or know someone that could help you in a way. Now I'm gonna throw some tarot cards on it. So we're gonna do a 5-card spread. The first card is gonna be like the energy that is around you. The second card is gonna be like external energy. How are you acting with people around you? Like interacting with people that's around you. Then the third card is gonna be how you're interacting with yourself. And then the fourth card is gonna be like a potential final outcome. And the fifth card is like a little message from the universe. So what I'm seeing here, that what you need to face is like there's someone here that's literally either just here just to feed, like with this ravenous, they just here to feed themselves pretty much, right? And they just want clout, and like once you stop paying somebody attention or giving them that energy, feeding them that energy, and realize that you're not like required to, you literally don't have, if it's a child, if they're not your child, you do not have, like you're not legally required to take care of them. You don't have to care about them. Like, you don't have to feed energy to them or give them the time of day if you really don't want to. If there's like distant horizon, like you can move away from them if you want to. Like you don't like have to hide your strength for anybody. Because doing that just make you feel alone and sad. And then we have the 10 of Swords. It's the fact that I was about to say something's coming to the end, and then a graduation song comes on. That's crazy. Yeah. Then we have the 3 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. It's like not taking a look at or simply ignoring this hurt and betrayal is stabbing you in the back, which is why you're sad and feel alone. And feel like you can't take a new beginning or anything, or a new step or anything, because you're afraid to. Because this person is just criticizing you and they're wrong. And it's like, if you simply stop going to that person and go to someone that's actually qualified to help you and actually qualified to give you the advice that you need, you will have like stability. You will be more happy. You will be happier. And if there's rest twice, like if it's keeping you up at night, you'll be definitely able to sleep. Like, because you like this person. This person literally just seemed like they want your money. And then with the Ten of Swords, with the four, like bookend and the Four of Wands, and then we have the Little Miss won't open up and Little Miss won't admit she's wrong. You see those two? Yeah. And that can be like causing hurt and betrayal and sadness, because you can't open up to someone that won't admit to that they're wrong. You know, like, even it makes no sense to, because it's like, even when it's like, you know, it's like talking to a brick wall. It makes no sense to do that. So it would be just best to end it and walk away. And once you do that, that's like when you have happiness. You feel like you'll be alone by yourself, like physically, but you can, better people will come in when you rest and like build back up that courage and like strength that you lost in this darkness and gloom. Well, you just have to stand up and defend yourself with this Seven of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So, starting with the Ten and ending with the Ten is like the mental burdens that you have because of this betrayal. Or this mental conflict that you're having, or this mental pressure that is building because of this, like, friendship, I would say. Or, because courtship would say friendship or relationship, whatever it is. That's causing you to hide your true self, or making you feel like you have to defend yourself and like stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, it's just gonna become more burdens and more of a like pressure on you, and your strength is gonna continue dwindling and dwindling, and you're just gonna become more sadder and sadder. So like I was saying before, like if this person's not going to change or won't admit that they're wrong, and you know that, or if you didn't know that, now you know. Simply, realize that they are who they are. The best thing that you can do is remove yourself from the equation and do what's right for you. And if that's moving away, right? Because see here with the Four of Wands, like the castle is right here. And now like he's closer at like the castle gate. Like if it's you walking away from this person and that's doing what's best for you, and you taking your wands and heading out, that's okay. That's great. Like that's, you feel, probably get a good night's rest because you feel less burdened. Like your mind will be at ease, at least. And now I'm gonna clarify. Then another thing with the Queen of Cups, she's like nurturing and loving pretty much. So it's just like, if this won't admit that she like they're wrong, she could be, and she's also intuitive and like caring and all like about feelings. So someone not admitting that they're wrong when they're wrong, or, and then you can't really be in a relationship with that person because, like I said, it's like talking to a brick wall. And she's like nurturing and motherly, like, so she like needs to give that back, you know, like but she also holds like the Ace of Cups, like, so she can give that love and receive that love as well. So this person not admitting that they're wrong, you're not receiving back that like love, pretty much. Like they trying to hold all the power, which is why this whole money thing could be here, because if money matters, they hold all the money because that's what they trying to control. And it's like, no, I know you're wrong, you know, and probably trying to gaslight you and causing all, I don't know. Gaslighting is not okay in my book. So if you simply ignore this person and remove yourself from this person, like I said, like, and do, like, stand up for yourself and do what's right, and go, like, defend yourself from this person and move and pack up your stuff and like go on this path that you need to go on, things will get better for you. Like you will you will sleep much better. If you having like hard time sleeping, your confidence will come back and your strength will come back. You will start believing in yourself again. And if you don't know where to start or don't know how to start, find someone that you honestly and truly trust to help you, or like at least listen to the situation and help you get your life in order, or while you venting about it, you getting your life in order in that way. Why is the Ten of Swords here? We have the King of Cups. Where's the Ten of Swords? And the Eight of Pentacles. So the King of Cups, he also holds the Ace of Cups, right? But he don't give the full cups. At the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm about to say. Like, he doesn't give the full cup. He holds on to, like, he can love you like the same amount of the Queen of Cups, right? And give you like 10% of that cup. And like block out the rest to control the situation. So what he and the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, he needed to work on, or what needed to be worked on, is opening up and giving more than just that 10%. If you feel, let's say it's a download, right? And we all know like a download is like out of 100. But let's say you feel 90% and you given 10. That makes no sense. Like, why would you do that? Like, so you have to work on giving, like, if you just started out like, okay, give the 10. But it makes no sense that y'all, let's say 2 years in, and you still giving that same 10% and you feel 90. Like, why are we not increasing in the amount of love that we're giving? You know, something like blocking yourself off to giving the love that you feel is a problem. And it hurts you and people around you for one. Because, like I said, that makes no sense. Why would you do that? And it's just kind of sort of a power play with this like clout hungry. And another reason was like this why the money into it, like they had to work on it, and even if you paid them to work on it, they wouldn't work on it. They wouldn't work on it, like, at all. They just blocked it out as if, you know, there's, I don't even, like, they won't work on it at all. They just won't. So it will be best for you to stand up and defend yourself, and if however that could be, if it is walking away, if that's leaving, if that, however that could be, they won't change. Why is the Three of Swords here? We have the Two of Wands reversed. So that's not taking actions because of something from the past. What's the Three of Swords here? Like letting past hurts hold you back. It was the Knight of Wands, And then we have Temperance and the Chariot. So, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so with the Two of Wands reverse and the Knight of Wands, who's supposed to be brave and like rush into battles, even if there's no chance of winning, he still will rush into the battle, right? And the Chariot's all about like movements, fast movements, and the Temperance, I'm here, it's like balance pretty much and patience. Let's say the Knight of Wands rushed into something without thinking like he normally does and got hurt. And because of that, he didn't and never took the time out to heal. Right? Never took the time or the patience to think about, what could I have done different to actually have victory, or like the next time, or so I won't get hurt like this again. Rather than doing that, they simply carpet sweep and say they're not wrong and create this whole illusion in their mind that they're not wrong. And it's like with a narcissist. Like, you cannot, narcissists have like an ego, and there's a whole world and identity that they have. If you can try to tell that narcissist, right, that this identity that they have created makes no sense, and you can list out all the truths, okay, they might be a small chance that they realize like you're correct, okay, a small chance. But then that little one, that 1% that they have, they cannot accept that and like go right back to, I'm this all like high and mighty person. Best you can do is simply get away. Like, the best I can, that's the most you can. Like, they're not gonna accept it, or they're not gonna admit that they're wrong, because in their head, in their world, they're not wrong. You're wrong. You're the problem for trying to break the world that they created in their mind, pretty much. Even if it's a false world, it's their safe haven, quote unquote. And you're wrong for trying to mess it up, even though it's already messed up. Okay? It could be already messed up, don't make no type of sense. Need some fixing, renovating, and all that. But it has to be their idea to fix it and renovate it. And you telling them that they need to fix it, or that it, all that, is why you can't open up, or why you feel like you can't open up to this person, because they're creating you to be like this villain when you're not a villain, and cause you to feel alone, when all you really want to do is actually help them heal or fix whatever needs to be fixed and move on from it. But that doesn't seem like it's gonna work, or is just deceptive. Like, even if they try to give you a little bit, it's like to keep you there to hold you on, pretty much, with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like they give you a little bit to like keep you there, but then when is that actually? You ever watch Married at First Sight? Right, it's on Netflix. It's like when I forgot what season it was, but when she kept asking him questions like every other time, it was like a different answer. And then when they have an argument, he would just shut down and like walk away, that kind of thing. And then we'll come back, give her like a little bit of the like of an answer, but then like the answer didn't make no type of sense because it was lies in that answer, and he won't admit that he was wrong. Like they literally can't admit that he was wrong. Is that kind of thing. So it's on Netflix. Y'all can watch it if y'all feel like y'all this scenario. But yeah, like it was all deceptive pretty much. Like you can't build a relationship on lies. You know? They would just sit on the throne of lies. Like that's not, no one wants to do that. Why is the Four of Swords? Four of Wands here. Yes, we have the Sun, so something's being illuminated. There's a Four of Wands here. The Sun is also about like ego and happiness. Or it could be ego. It could also be like your happiness. And what truly makes you happy and make you feel you know, with the confidence and strength card and like rest, you feel that childlike energy again. You will feel like yourself again once you acknowledge that this is deceptive and they're really just trying to like hold on or like breadcrumb you to keep you there pretty much. And the Sun pretty much like illuminates everything. It doesn't hide anything. You can see everything in the Sun. So once you like see everything and see how it is and take a real look at this relationship and see how like for what it is, then that's like when you be able to stand up and defend yourself and see what truly makes you happy. Because like if the pros outweighs the cons, okay. But if the cons outweigh the pros, why are you still there? That's like the Sun will illuminate all that. Like you will see. We have Nine of Pentacles reverse. You will see that you feel like you don't feel free. You feel stuck. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. You feel stuck and trapped in your head, and that's what I'm saying. Like asking for help doesn't make you weak. Like talking to someone that you feel like you can honestly and truly trust to help you illuminate the problems and see what the problem is and help you get away from, like, get out or get away from what you need to get away from so you can have like a decent night's rest and take a moment to yourself, like a moment to yourself, and wasn't the Seven of Swords just here? So the Seven of Swords was just crossing all this, and now we have like the Eight of Swords crossing this. So like this deception that is happening here, it's pretty much causing you to feel stuck and trapped in your head because, like I just said, they're telling you lies to keep you like hanging on to it, but then it's just like it's a lie. Like if you think about it and start like poke, like you can poke holes in it. If you can poke, I feel like once you can at least have like 3 questions, some don't make sense here. Maybe 2. Like once you can have like at least 2 questions, maybe some don't make sense. 3, some definitely don't make sense. Like if you can poke holes into it and like if the story keeps changing like every time, that's a lot. Like and then it's just keeping you like you feel stuck. You don't feel free there. Why is this 7 of Wands here? We have the Knight of Knight of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles with the Magician. So it's like you defend yourself, speak your mind, and say what you need to say, get everything off your chest, you know, everything that you was holding on to, and then like with this like, or if you're scared to like stand up and like, with the 4 of Pentacles, they normally like holding on to like the 1 pentacle, right? And with this won't open up, that could be like the one, like you're not giving or speaking your feelings or something like that. Or even if you do, you know, they're kind of like using it against you or telling you a lie. Then take whatever you have left or how little it may be left and go, because it's not with this Magician, like it's an action card, and then the Knight of Cups is also a movement card. You have to move with however little that you have, or like however little strength that you have, and stand up and do what's right for you. Like even if it's like, it could simply be like saying whatever you need to say. It could be take whatever, you know. Let's say someone took your pen and you see it just sitting on their desk and you want your pen back. Go get your pen. I don't know. It's like that kind of thing. Like, take whatever. Just get out. This is it's all I'm getting. Like, do whatever whatever you feel like you have to do that. Defend yourself however you feel like you need to defend yourself, however little that it may be. Just take that sort of action and do it. Why is the 10 of Wands here? We have the Hierophants. So we have the 5 of Cups and the King of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Swords hold the Ace of Swords, so it's like, and then the Hierophant is kind of like how I view it is like God, universe, you know, source, whatever you want to identify it as. That's helping you along this journey. So if you have burdens, like however you release those burdens, like simply like speaking it out and saying like you don't want to like deal with this anymore, and something like it magically like poofs, it goes away. I don't know how it works differently for everybody else, you know. However the higher front works for you, like simply, you know, give those burdens to hit, like to them or to it, or you know, and know that you're not alone. Like it was, but they're like trying to help you get to this castle, get to your better. Because with the King of Swords, he holds like the Ace of Swords, which is pretty much like truth, and he's a truthful king. And with the Five of Cups, normally he has like 3 cups down and 2 cups still standing. So it's like where here you didn't have happiness, you feel stuck, and you wasn't like you couldn't open up emotionally and stuff like that because it wasn't meant for you to open up emotionally with the 3 cups down. But you still have 2 cups still standing, which is that little soulmate card that came out. So it's like you heal and walk away from this or cut this out and turn around. You can still you see like you have to like you were stuck. Okay, you like and you're like it's a way out of the situation, and once you get out or you can get out and there is better out there for you. And now I'm do a little affirmation and then that'll be all. So we have, how can I feel more fulfilled in my life? What do I need more of in my life, less of? Then we have, I channel the energy and the wisdom of the universe for the highest good of all. And then we have here, what can I do in the moment I feel powerless when I am most likely to feel a particular emotion? How can I remind myself the power I have over my emotions and state? And we have, I am in control of my emotions. And then we also have the last and final card is, in what kind of things am I brilliant? What are my three potential strengths and assets? I am talented and intelligent. And that's all I'm seeing for you, pal. One. If you found like this video, if you like this video, if you found like this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.
It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise.
Hi there, Proud 2. Let's see what you have to face, or what you should be facing, or if you need some confirmation on something. You picked the Quartz crystal, or need like confirmation on your reality. So, oh, I'm gonna start off with the sound bowl. Almost forgot. So there'd be 3 loud sounds. So if you have headphones in, turn down the volume. Ready? Okay. Okay. So we have tree spirit, strength, growth and stability. We have fake flexing. I keep telling you the popo is watching your ass. Oh. And date night vibes. Let's not be fake flexing while popo. We have growth, so we have growth here twice. Consciousness. Energy. And surrender. We have, what do I need to communicate? Or am I communicating my needs? And where can I ask for more help in my life? Whatever you fake flexing on, that's one thing. We have temptation. And we have rejection. And we have thoughts. Wealthy man. Well, put that over here. And thief. Yo. That's that fake flexing right there. Then we have bittersweet, gossip, enlightenment, once upon a midnight dreaming, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. Then we have little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility. And then we have a loyal guardian. A magical protector is there for you. So what I'm seeing is, let's say, if you're wondering someone like fake flexing or like scamming, they most definitely scamming. Or they could, like, I don't know. They could be a joke. I don't know. They could, maybe they're not scamming. But with the popos watching you, maybe they are scamming. I don't know. I really don't. I don't get how that goes. But with this temptation and rejection here, and then like wealthy man, thief, and thought, and fake flexing, like they could also be giving off the image as if they have money when they really don't. And could be like doing like a pyramid scheme or like some sort of thing. And something is trying to protect you. Like this tree, we have tree spirit, and then we have a loyal guardian, like a magic protector, like a magical protector is there for you. It's like watching over you. You have this idea so you don't get caught in this scheme or scam. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a pyramid scheme. or the person scamming. Either way, something don't want you have you no parts in it. Or if like it gives you date night vibes. It's just something feels off about it. And something is off because the person fake flexing. So yes. That's why it's off. Because it's not their money. It's not their car. If they don't know nothing about their car, it's not their car. That's why they know nothing about it. Maybe get out the car, because you don't want to be an accessory to anything, like, or an accomplice. Like, no. Let's see. What else? We have Little Miss cries when she's mad. I do that too. It's okay. BoJack Horseman Faller. And we have everyone is enduring for you, so please open your eyes. Elizabeth, 7 Deadly Sins. And then we have, I forgot her name. From the Avatar, you know her? Katara, there we go. Make your own waters. And then we have, it's okay to feel depressed. It takes time to overcome things. And then by taking that time, you just start moving forward again. That's just what humans do. I forgot his name. This is Dakin Ropa. He's on Hulu. So let's say they did like take something, right? But you still can get out of this, okay? You can still get out of it. You didn't like, you probably slipped, but you ain't fall like real bad, you know? Or you need to open your eyes and like figure out if this is the route that you want to go, because if you go down this route, you will be falling for a while, okay? Because like BoJack, he was screwed up for like a while before actually getting help and like being okay. So with this consciousness and energy and surrender, like there's something that, like, things are there to help you grow, but like once it helped you grow, release it and let it go. Like a plant, like even plants, when they're growing, they release leaves and grow new ones. Like, it's okay to be down and like try to figure out what's your next step, but you have to continue to move forward. You need to start moving forward again. And then we also have love yourself deeply. That's how you heal. Right? Like, think about it. Do you deserve a scammer? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay? Maybe you don't. Okay? Do you deserve someone that's gonna like steal from you? No. Okay? Like, you don't deserve anybody disturbing your peace, stealing your peace, stealing your joy, stealing your happiness, stealing how you feel about yourself or anything. Like, with this, love yourself deeply, and that's how you heal. And creativity, genius, writing, artistic flow. Like, cutting this person out or leaving this person or realizing that you have to move on without this person might be like a bittersweet kind of thing. Like where you have like happy moments and they're not there, you wish they were there. But with bittersweet and gossip, the whole thing, the reason why they're no longer there and you release that person, you let them go, is because they weren't meant to see this next chapter. Weren't they weren't helping you heal, pretty much. They wouldn't help you heal in this next chapter that you're going in. And we have hours later. SpongeBob, the narrator. But it's like you'll see like later on down the line, like this person was talking about you behind your back, or this person was really just holding you back, and now with them gone, new things come in or better things come in, and you feel much happier by yourself. Okay. And then finish this up. We have unrelease your inner child, get up and dance. And we have get back in touch with nature, reconnect with your hippie roots. We have connect with fire, plan a trip, and dream journal. So with this, plan a vacation, or like an hours later, like maybe like taking time away from this person will help you be able to clearly see with this enlightenment, like this person's not for you. And then with this creativity and genius, writing, expressions, artistic flow, and then this dream journal, like the answers could be coming to you in your dreams, or you could need to sleep. I don't know. That could be another thing. But with the depression here, you could be sleeping a lot. I don't know. But the answer could be coming to you in your dreams, and like write them down, or if you remember them, then you can write them down and like see the patterns that is trying to be like shown to you. Because with this bittersweet and gossip, it could be like someone's talking about you behind your back and you don't know that. And which is why with this fake person and it's giving date vibes, and it's like like, you know, it's given they're like a fake friend, you know, and it's probably time to take a step back. All right. I'm back. So, what was I saying? Oh, but another thing at the bottom of the other deck is J. Cole, you ain't never gonna be happy until you love yourself. So, and we also have like loving yourself deeply is how you heal. So, it was like someone could be like this fake flexing and giving day vibes, like trying to talk to you or trying to make it seem like they have more than what they've really got, you know? And that's like the bittersweet and gossip and enlightenment. That's why they can't come with you to this next cycle. That's either you're gonna, with this next journey that you're gonna be on, because they would just bring you down and drag you down. And like it's gonna, like a bittersweet, like it's gonna hurt in a, like for a while, or like in that moment. But and then also with this, like it's okay to feel depressed. It takes time to overcome something. Like the same thing with the bittersweet. Like it takes time to like realize that even though things seemed like it was okay, it was because like it wasn't really okay, and it was really kind of sort of hurting you and blocking your creative flow. And taking like a step of like taking a break or a moment away from it, or from them or that person, will help you. Because with this thoughts and consciousness here, like either the person is living in your head rent free, or they are like messing or interrupting your mental peace. And cutting this person out, or like taking a break from them, is what is needed to, in order to grow. Now I'm going to do some tarot cards. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. The first card is going to be the energy that is surrounding you right now. The third card is going to be how you're interacting in the external, how you're interacting with other people around you. The third card is going to be how you're interacting like internally. The fourth card is a final potential outcome. And then the fifth card is going to be like a little message from the universe. And then after that, I'm going to clarify. And then I'm going to finish that up with some like affirmation cards. Let's see what we have here. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Then we have the 8 of Wands. And then the Magician reverse. So, yeah, it's a whole... with fake flexing and the Magician reverse, it was a smoke screen. Like, they literally... Like, if it's on the internet, it's a cloud chaser. Like, they don't really have anything to their name. They can't give you this new stable beginning that you probably want to have and want to take action on. And we have the Tower, but it's not like destruction. It's like with this consciousness and growing, it's like either you realize before, you know, taking action on it. Because you see with this 8 of Wands, like the bat. Let me show you. He's like running away from this. See? From the smoke screen. So it's like a divine intervention before it could lead to worse. Pretty much. And we have Judgment reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords reverse. So, not being stuck in your head. I feel like I said everything I needed to say while I was going. But with this judgment reverse, is like either you walk away from this person but don't fully close things out, or you still move forward with this person, and even though you know that they fake, like this whole thing like is a smoke screen pretty much. It's a bad judgment, it's a bad call. And it's just gonna cause you to feel like you're drowning. And with this BoJack Horseman falling, now I'm clarify. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? We have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. And then the Fool. So, with the Page of Swords, normally like spying, like keeping an eye out. And the Page of Pentacles is normally like the student and like learning from like their environment to like survive pretty much. So, and then with the Fool here is like you trying to like look around to see when is the best time, or like if it's the best time to take this leap of faith or like have this new stable beginning. But this is not the environment for you to have this new beginning, because you have someone that's literally either you or someone is fake flexing around you, or you are fake flexing. And rather than asking for help where you need help, you are playing it off as if you got it when you don't. And with this, Popo is watching, probably doing anything to like makes ends meet, but you still not, you know, still not like you still not flourishing. It's like you robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like you're not doing great. Maybe just stop. Stop doing that and move on to something better, or some like healthier, productive that you can do. Or let's say it is someone like trying to portray or make it seem like they got it where they really don't, and you're not completely sure. Maybe talk to a friend and see how a friend feel about it, and if they say like something don't seem right, something isn't right. Like with this Judgment reverse here and this Tower upright, it's like if you know that something isn't right, and is aware that something isn't right, and that is a bad decision to move forward with this, like, fake magician that's out here just smoke screen and delusions, you won't be trapped in your head, you know. And then, like, you, with this, where is it? Like, temptation and rejection, like, don't fall for his tricks just because it seems nice. Because then you're really just hurting yourself. You're falling for a trap, pretty much. And then you will be in a disruptive tower moment. Like, right now, let's say, like, it's a beforehand, right? And y'all just in this talking stage, and they asking you to meet or something, like meet in person or something like that, or send them some type of money or something like that. And y'all haven't met like a day in your life in person, but they ask you to send money like that. That seems weird. You know, don't get catfished by somebody. Like, that kind of thing. Because it's just, you trying to have like a stable, solid new beginning, but you can't because it's like your children, their pages, their like children, and then also messages. So it'd be like childish messages, little messages, and then we also have gossip here. It could be like little kind of like literally like little rumors that don't mean anything, that could be stopping you from having a solid beginning. But once you cut this person out and remove this person, you can have a better beginning, pretty much. Then we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups clarifying, the Eight of Wands, and at the bottom of that we have the Ace of Cups. So let's say it's a relationship, right, or a connection, right, and you want to have like this new stable beginning with something that you can love and don't have to feel like rejected to, or feel like they are just blowing smoke up your ass or something like that, you know. With the Hierophant here and the Ten of Cups here with this Eight of Wands, like, that is possible. You just have to have faith. And also with this magical guardian is protecting you, right? Your Ten of Cups, your happiness, your like a new solid beginning, where with love and everything like that, that's still out there for you. But right now it's being protected until, you know, you surrender like the energies that's no longer serving you, or like the energies of the people that's no longer serving you. Like, you let them go and like heal what needs to heal and clear out what needs to be cleared out, because some people are not like with this, and like loving yourself and healing, like they're not meant to see this next chapter. And if you bring them with you to this next chapter, even like after knowing that they're not meant to be with you in this next chapter, will technically be like self-betrayal and self-deceptive and self-sabotaging, because you know these people are not meant to come with you. You know like it'll be like it'll be fake at that point. They're not really your friends. Like it's fake love. Like it's all fake. Like it's all like it wouldn't be real. And with the Hierophant and the magical guardian, they want you to have something like actually solid and real that makes you feel happy and let your creative flow get you in this artistic flow and make you feel happy and good about yourself by trying to let you know like something is off here, and like cutting it out might hurt, but you need to cut it out because either they're talking behind your back, and once you cut this out and like stop being friends with this person, then you find like have this like find like see that you know it was them the whole time, not you. Why is the Magician's reverse here? You have the Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups, she's more like, she's loving, motherly, nurturing, caring on stuff, right? All that is fake. Like I was saying before, like it is literally fake. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like once you realize that it's, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands, like Queen of Wands. Once you realize all that is fake and free yourself and liberate from that energy and just see like to stop giving your love to someone that doesn't deserve your love and give that to yourself and heal yourself, that's when like you can have this new solid beginning and like with love and it's long lasting and all that. Like that's when that comes in, where you stop giving your love to something that doesn't deserve your love and love yourself and heal yourself the way that you should, and thinking about like what is your dream and what is your happiness and moving towards that. Like with this, are you communicating your needs? Like if you are communicating your needs and this person's not meeting your needs, then you know, like, are you going to continue giving your love where love is not being given to you, or are you just going, or are you going to leave, like that kind of thing, like, you know, because with this heart, like, it's still out there for you to have it, and it's being protected, so the people that's not, it's like not everyone's supposed to eat off your plate or eat at your table, and it's like the people that need to be at your table will be at your table, and the people that doesn't need to be at your table won't be at your table. So it could be some people that are around you right now that's trying to sit at your table that shouldn't be there, and until they leave, this new beginning or this whatever it is not going to come in until you make that decision and make that call to stop dealing with the smoke screen or the delusions or the illusions that they are trying to create. Why is the Tower here? We have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is standing up and doing what's like right for you, defending yourself. We have the Ace of Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, then the Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, and Nine of Wands. No, Nine of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Okay. There's one. Okay. With the Tower upright, well, it's like a divine intervention, pretty much, right? But it's not as like, it's not coming in to destroy anything, pretty much. It's coming in to help you. So it's like once you acknowledge the truth, realize the truth, and act on the truth, and make this brave impulsive action to get out of your head and put down this worry and stress caused from this heartbreak and deception that's come with the Three of Swords here, and get out of your head and like stand up and do what's right for you. Because the Eight of Swords is also over here, but it's reversed. Like you're no, like if you are in your head over here, like you're not in your head here, like, and like cutting out all this burdens that either is placed upon you or like you stumbled in, pretty much, with the Bojack Horseman falling. Like you, yeah, that's what I'm saying with that. That was a lot of cards you're saying. But it's like once you stand up and do what's right for you, or acknowledge that you can get out of this and it is a way out, and like say what you need to say and communicate your needs and cut through like the betrayal, the heartache, and the anxiety and the stress and all of that, and take like a step forward and like bravely take that step forward with like persevere, like, and continue to persevere after like this long battle of being in your head, like being in your head, being heartbroken and stabbed in the back and betrayed. Like that's a lot of mental stress and mental anxiety that you have to like properly like put down and walk away, but it's going to take you some time to like overcome and heal from it. But loving yourself is the is the best way to heal, and it's okay, but you just have to take that first step. And then we have the Emperor and then the Moon. So clarifying the Judgment reverse. With the Nine of Wands, and then like you could be being defensive after, because he's a wounded like he's a wounded person, but he also like have this defense up to protect himself because he's trying to like build a defense, because he just had to defend himself from this over here, and now it's time for him to rest and tend to his wounds, right? And with the Emperor and the Moon, you could be like secretly defensive to or secretly trying to control the situation and which is being defensive, which is gonna cause either you to make a bad decision or a bad call. And yeah, the moon crossed by judgment. Like you like it's something you're being defensive to because you're trying to control the situation. And that's not gonna it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna work. But the judgment reversed, it's just, and it wasn't the fool up right up here. Yeah, that was crossing this. You're just gonna get bumped right back to the beginning, and you just have to start it all over again when you control it. You literally just gonna be on this repeating cycle of smoke screen. And so once you realize you can't control the situation and acknowledge the truth, and the truth hurts from time to time, honestly, it's normally it's a sword. It's like a double-edged sword. The truth hurt, it's nice to know the truth, and then sometimes it's hurtful to know the truth, and this can be a hurtful truth, but it needs to be said, or it needs to be done, because trying to control it is just causing more harm than good, pretty much. And now we're going to do some affirmations. These came flying out the deck, so we're gonna go with those. That's a lot. Okay, so we have, what emotions or feelings are least helpful for me when I'm making a decision? What kind of feelings do I want to have at the end of the day? And then the affirmation is, I am in control of my thoughts and feelings and choices. And we have, what fears are at the heart of my negative thoughts? How can I redirect my energy to positive thinking? The affirmation is, I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. We also have, what does beauty means to me? In what way am I beautiful? We have, I am beautiful as the affirmation. And then we have, write down your top 10 goals to complete by the end of this year. What can you do today to move you closer to your goals? I reach for the stars. And then we have, what did you learn that you can use next time? And we have, when I struggle, I always learn something new. So yeah, with this fake flexing, you don't, but for example, let's say you failed the test, and then somebody asks you, oh, what did you get on that test? And you got a 35, but you lied and said that you got an 85. Now this person's coming to you for you to tutor them when you don't know what you're talking about. and they probably should be the one tutoring you, is that. But it's like that kind of situation. Fake flexing does more harm than good. Just be yourself. You know, it's life go way much easier if you just be yourself. Because someone will love you for just like being you or who you are. And if you're worried about that, like for the future, like someone is gonna love you for who you are. You don't need this person to be lying to you, pretty much. Because if they're lying now, they're just gonna continue lying. It's gonna be lies on top of lies. Like I said, a throne of lies. No one wants that. No one wants that. But that's all I'm saying for you, pal. Too. If you find like this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, bye. See you next time.
It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise.
Hi there, part 3. Welcome to your reading. You picked this Sodalite crystal. I'm gonna do the sound bowl healing. So if you have headphones in, turn your headphones down. So 3. Okay. We're gonna look into what you are avoiding and why is it important for you to face reality. So we have gift, communication, gift, crystals. And we have he/she will be minds, interfering with your relationship by dragging up dirt on you. Digging up dirt on you, not that. And we have denial, refusal, dismissal, not face reality. And then we have anger, sweetness, movement, and protection. Then we have root chakra, the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life. Symbolize passion and support our senses of security on the physical plane by both in our bodies as well as the physical world. Then we have this. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it right now. Not even gonna try. Which invites the approach to our reality like a childlike attitude and innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So I'm gonna go ahead. That's why I say something. We have message. And then we have message of concern. Then we have discovering your life purpose. And then we have take off your mask or masks. How many you ever want to put on? This denial card. I don't know how much things you are denying. Then we have gratitude, victim, and then abundance. We have I am not the victim. I'll put that right here. Let them know. And endless sadness and unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. And then we have a dragonfly mermaid. You're attracting wonderful news. So, what I'm getting is the reality that you needed to face is that someone tried to sabotage or interfere with your relationship by gossiping or trying to dig up some dirt on you. And let's say it was a friend, right? And you should probably try and be like, oh, that friend will never do that. And come to find out, that friend definitely did. That friend definitely did do it, you know. And now that caused you to feel like a little bit apprehensive about yourself or like about people, because let's say like with this sweetness and movement and protecting like and an anger, let's say like people will take your kindness for a weakness, and you're angry about that. But with this, you're attracting wonderful news and this message and message of concern, and then you're not the victim. Is well, if you have like some sort of gratitude or like being thankful that you're protected from the situation, or could have dodged a bullet. You never know, right? From the situation that caused you to work on something better, like you turned that pain into something sweet, pretty much. Like you turned that anger and you channeled it into like something beautiful that makes you abundant, and you discovered like your life purpose by doing that, and like discover something that truly makes you happy and you're grateful about that, and you're like with the have victim card and like I'm not the victim, like they could have wanted you to feel like the victim and bring you down, and you saying like no, I'm not, you're not gonna knock me off my pedestal, like I'm good, I'm fine, I'm just gonna continue moving forward. And like being true to yourself with this take off your mask and seeing you for who you really are and seeing that you're not the victim. Or let's say it was vice versa and you were the friend that digged up the dirt to try to sabotage somebody else's relationship, and now that's being done to you and you upset about it. Think back to when you did it to somebody else. Like, shouldn't that person be mad? That kind of thing. And with this endless sadness, and but you're attracting like good news, it's like if someone did like reject you because of it, it's like, do you really want that person? Like they digged up some dirt on you and then they believed it. Do you really want like someone that's gonna believe somebody else's words over yours, or somebody else's words over the person that you're presenting to be, or the person that you are? Let's say that was the past. Like they trying to judge you now on a past decision. Like, do you really need that person, or do you really want that person around you? Kind of thing. Like with this take off your mask, it makes you think about yourself and contemplate on what you want, and realizing that you tired of putting up with like that's a middle school, like elementary school kind of thing, like this he say she say kind of thing, and you choosing to rise above it and being like done with it or over with it is good and protecting you, and because of that, you're attracting good things. And we have here, when you base your expectations on only on what you can see, you blind yourself from the potentials of a new reality. And that was in the Legends of Korra. And with this, discovering your life purpose and taking off this mask, and then message of concern is, you can't discover your life purpose until you like truly start living for yourself and living to make you happy and doing the things that make you happy, like your true self happy, like not someone else, what somebody else wants you to do, what you want to do, and what truly makes you happy. And like, if this person that digged up dirt on you try to, let's say, sabotage, not even try, or yeah, let's say try to sabotage like something for you, and let's say it worked, and I'm gonna go back to my crush analogy. So let's say it was a friend, and then that friend went to tell your crush some dirt on you, and then your crush decided they want to stay away from you because of whatever your friend said, right? Now, like, you find out like that's what happened, and that's what this friend did, and it's up to you to, with this discover your life purpose, it's up to you to just think about like if what you did was really that deep for this person to try to avoid you, or like to own it and be like, okay, yeah, I did that, and I'm gonna do it again. Like, is that or like, I did that in the past, I learned from that, why we bringing that up kind of situation. Or it could be like, yeah, I did it and I'll do it again. It could be that too, you know. And we also have here, wherever there's hope, there is definitely despair. So with this sweetness and anger, it's like somebody could be happy, or like you could have been happy and happy with your life, and somebody was angry about that and wants your life to be destroyed too, because misery loves company. And they wanted to sabotage something that, like a potential for you, because they didn't get that potential, like that option, or it wasn't really like an option, like opening to them. And we have speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. Girl, even if you about to cry, say what you need to say, because like with this digging dirt up on you, like, why are you trying to break something up from the past? Like, why are we bringing up, oh shit, why we living, you know? And then we have, a person can only truly learn when they realize how little they know. And then we have, when you shy as but you need money, like she was bold. Yeah, so it's like, even though, like, and then also taking off this mask, it's like, even though you shy and or like shy and quiet and like timid and like a real kind person, they try to take your kindness for a weakness and try to dig up some dirt that you probably did like 10 years ago to make it seem like you is this terrible person. It's just like something from 10 years ago. Like, that's what you're trying to bring up. Or like, if you or just expecting things to work out without putting in any effort or any like with this expectation and only like there's another reality and other things out there that you're not seeing because either you way too focused on the situation and angry about why this didn't work out. It didn't work out because somebody sabotaged it, but little did they know they sabotaged it and it was a blessing in disguise. Because with this gratitude and abundance, it was a blessing in disguise. And it protected you from something. And then we also have protection against deception and never allowing anyone to read your emotions. And whoever stands between you, don't let them push you away. Right? So, then it's have out of sight, out of mind. It's like, you probably didn't know this person did this behind your back or see that this person did it behind your back. It's the fact that it stopped on this. And then Myrtle used to like torture Lilo, bro. And every time, what did Lilo do? Give her them hands. And she continued doing it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, they could probably try to make it seem like you this terrible person with this digging up dirt on you. And you didn't know about it. And it's like, once you know, or now that you know about it and know that you are simply doing whatever you got to do to make you happy and move on and make you better, that you're not a victim to this situation. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to stay here. Like, then you will, as shy as you may be, you will move on and attract great things. Because they really just blocked out something that wasn't meant for you, pretty much. They really just, they shined the light to let you know, like, this wasn't meant for you. It was sabotage. It could have been meant for you, but, you know, like, if it's really, truly meant for you, the whole, it will always come back to you, that kind of thing. So, and then with this anger and protection, it's like, they could be angry that they was really trying to stop you from growing, and then as a result you just simply did something else without that situation that they try to like stop from you or take from you. Then we have the Hawaiian punch I just showed y'all, and then we have the master has to fail more than the novice has ever tried. And then we have science is more. Sometimes science is more art than science movie. Some people just won't get that. And then we have. Let me come back to that because I don't figure out what it's saying right now. And then we have life becomes an unsolvable mystery when any number of twists and turns among us. That's enough to fill any soul with terror, from Soul Eater. And the first quote, that was from Assassination Classroom. And now we have, I am not going to be discarded by fate. And that's from High School DxD. And then we have silence isn't empty, it's filled with potential answers, painful answers. And then we have, I just decided being sad is a waste of time. You see, the most productive way to use my time is revenge. And then, okay, we're going back to this. I gotta figure out what exactly is Pam trying to say from Archer. Okay. All I see is come at me, bro. So like I was saying before with this Hawaiian punch, like, it's like you keep knocking them down every chance that they try to knock you down every chance that you get. And every chance, like with Myrtle and Lilo, every chance Myrtle get to knock Lilo down, Lilo surf with them hands every time. So it's like they keep coming for you, and you keep coming at them. And winning, and they could be mad all they want, but it's really just not, it's not stopping you from doing, like Myrtle never stopped Lilo from what she was really doing and what her goal, what her life purpose was, which was, you know, to find Stitch's cousins. So it's like, it's really just like a distraction, or like, oh, this again, like, you know. Then we have treat yourself to something beautiful today. And then we have journal it, write down how you feel. And we have tune into your inner peace. Right? It's like if they're trying to disturb your peace, and every time you keep letting, like, keep serving and keep stunting on them hoes, and they keep doing, they keep trying, and then they keep going, and they keep going. Like, maybe it's about time to say what you need to say and let them know, like, you on to them. And, like, it's disturbing you. Or they, like, simply upset because they trying to disturb you, and you keep flourishing. You keep doing... Alright. And then we have passion. Ground yourself with the root chakra. Yeah. It could be hard for you to ground yourself because of the situation and not knowing what happened. And it probably could be like knocking you off of, like, it probably like threw you off, but it threw you off because something was done behind your back, pretty much. And we have use your hands. It's funny when you use your hands and you're lying punch. Then we have positive affirmations. Now I'm gonna do some tarot cards. I'm gonna do a 5 card spread with, the first card is going to be about the energy that is around you. The second card is going to be how you interacting with other people around you, like how you're acting to your external. Okay, start that all over again. So I'm going to do a 5 card spread. First card is going to be like the energy that is around you right now. The second card is going to be how you're interacting with others. The third card is going to be how you're interacting, like, internally with yourself. How the fourth card is going to be like final potential outcome, and the fifth card is like a little message from the universe or spirit, however you want to identify or call them, it, whatever gender you want to call it, honestly. Use your hands in pleasure. My bad. Mine went to the gutter for a moment. It's the fact she used, and then she using her hands. It wasn't my fault. We have the magician. Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Coins, and then we have Three of Wands, and then Justice, And then the Two of Swords. That just came flying out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Okay. Okay, what is movement? Protection. Okay. So with the Magician here, and the Three of Wands, and with this Ace of Pentacles, it's like something that could have, like a solid beginning, right? Someone, like, let's say someone took action to, like, we're digging up this dirt on you, someone took action, this Magician took action to sabotage this new stable beginning, like by negotiating against you. And now the scales with the Justice card is being balanced, and how that is being balanced by the truth coming out. And once the truth come out, or they sabotage that for you, now are there something that's getting sabotaged for them, for the scales to be balanced, or scales being balanced, you finding this out, the truth coming out, and you cutting this person out and blocking it, and having like a new stable, solid beginning with something else that's truly making you happy, with the discovering your life purpose. Because the Four of Wands is the steps to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like they blocked you for something, like from a person or like a job opportunity or something that could have been like stable or whatever, like at that time, right? Or something that was like like a guarantee, pretty much. And let's say they went back, said something, and now they got the job, or you never got that call back or anything. That pretty much, or that's pretty much aligning you up for you to find something better, or because of that you discovered something better. You focused on like yourself, what makes you happy, and what gifts do you have to give to other people, and using that and taking that to motivate you and gain some type of money, which is the best revenge is your paper. And they out here tearing their hair out because either they didn't know you had that type of gift, or they can't take that from you. They can't take something that's in you. They can't sabotage that. So they did all this, like blocked you out from like a potential option that could have been like something solid, to pretty much cause you to look at something that is a way much better option, pretty much. Okay, fine. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So far, it's on clarifying. And then with justice, and like thing scale's gonna be balanced. Things are gonna come out. Truth is gonna come out. Once the truth come out, and the Two of Swords is gonna cutting somebody out. You're gonna block somebody out. To protect you and your peace, because this person is trying to disturb your peace, rob you of your peace and your happiness. Because misery loves company. And I don't know if you did something to this person, but no, because with Lilo and Myrtle Hill, Lilo never did anything to Myrtle but trying to be her friend. So you probably didn't do anything to this person. They're trying to take your kindness for a weakness and sabotage something. Because of jealousy, or they didn't want you to have that upper hand or be better than, or continue to be better than them, or have that opportunity that they didn't have, or that wasn't even granted or given to them, or wasn't meant for them. We have the Ten of Cups, clarifying the Magician. Why is this Magician here? We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, and then the Knight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups is like loving, nurturing, nice, kind, sweet. You have sweetness here, right? This could have been you, right? All nice, kind, sweet, and loving. And then the King of Swords, he speaks the truth, acts on the truth, you know, truthful person, right? The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, is supposed to be like a reliable knight. Like he's gonna get there. Might be late, but he's gonna get there. You know, it's a guarantee. He's coming. You know, he's coming. You're gonna show like he's reliable. You can depend on him, kind of thing, right? And with the Ten of Cups here, like everyone probably was like happy emotionally, and with the Four of Wands, like here again, right? Everything could have seemed happy, it seemed like it was a sure thing, like a guarantee, right? Reliable and stuff like that. To take action, to move on from it, to move on forward with it, because like I said, like it was reliable, it was dependable, it seemed like it was a sure thing until somebody digged up some dirt and caused you to because I was saying that the Four of Wands is the road to the Ten of Pentacles, not the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, like, is emotional fulfillment, yes, but it's all like rainbows and sunshine, and life's not always rainbows and sunshine, you know, is that, so that's what I'm saying, like, things could have seemed good and seemed fine, but it wasn't really fine. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So and then at the bottom of that we have the Seven of Cups. So what I'm getting is with this Queen of Cups and the King of Swords, and now with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, with the queens and the kings, and the two kings and the two queens. We getting it. So far we have 2/4 of the Empress and 2/4 of a balanced Emperor, right? And let's say like with this 2 of Pentacles is normally like juggling, going back and forth. And let's say I was saying over here, like it seemed like everything was a guaranteed and sure thing, right? Everything seemed happy, seemed like good and secure. And like you started working on this thing with this Ace of Pentacles, right? You started working on it and wonder why or when this new solid beginning is going to come in, or why didn't it come in? It didn't come in because either you or this King of Pentacles was juggling rather on building a stable foundation, or working with you to build this stable foundation because of this dirt that was dragged up with the 7 of Cups, and that was at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right behind the Ace of Pentacles. What would I say? But they went back and forth with this option on whether to build with you because of something somebody else said. And rather than like seeing through the illusion or seeing through the BS and like seeing it for themselves if it's true or not, they simply, let's say they simply took this person for their word because they feel like it was a like reliable person, and cut out this kind, sweet, loving person. And or make this person become an option rather than like put this person as an option where instead of where they should have actually been, you know. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I don't know why I come on with that. We have the 9 of Pentacles clarifying the 3 of Pentacles, no, 3 of Wands with Judgment, and the Page of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So, okay. So with the 9 of Pentacles and the Judgment card with the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, you making a decision, like you deciding or you making a judgment call on your happiness and your future, and moving and freeing yourself from the things that's disappointing you and liberating you. Like freeing yourself and liberating yourself from the things that's disappointing you and causing disruption or chaos in your life. To move on to something that is more stable and long lasting. Why is Justice here? Or, because with the 2 different people, could be saying like you over here with the Queen of Pentacles that was going back and forth like juggling, but then their eyes was closed, so you probably weren't aware of like the sabotage or knew that the sabotage happened, because you know, you're nice and probably was like wishing the best for everybody. You think everybody wished the best for you, and then people was like, Abby, you're so jealous of you. But with this, like you being free and liberated and deciding and making that decision to do that, right? And being right, going back and forth in your head about like why that didn't work out, but while you was doing that, you know, you discovered your life purpose with this King of Pentacles. Okay, and that's like this King of Pentacles, right, decided to continue working with this Knight of Pentacles because he felt like it was a reliable, decent person, right? Now, while you are free and liberated and, you know, minor arcana Empress, they are a Page of Swords and disappointed, and the wheel wasn't in their fortune, where they felt like they were trying to control the situation and felt like they was out there better than you and turned their nose up at you, which caused you to walk away, right? And from this 8 broken cups, and while walking away, you lost my train of thought. While walking away, you discover your life purpose and taking off this mask and like loving yourself for who you are, and walking away from people that or things that cause you emotional pain, right? And then we all at the bottom of the deck, it was the 8 of Cups and the High Priestess, and at the bottom of the deck is the Magician. And under the Magician is the Page of Cups. So this is pretty much showing me back to here. And then with the Page of Cups under it is, and then it was crossing, it wasn't like the 4 of Wands, right? So it was like, if they had just taken things little by little, they would have realized the secret was a lie, and that they could have walked away from the secret, or this lie, or the dirt that was digged up on, like away, like on you. They walked away from it, or they walked away from you, causing this 8 broken cups. And now that the secrets is being like, the secrets are coming out, or the secrets are being illuminated, or now it's time for them to come out, and now there's apologies, or time for people to apologize and own up to what they did. And I was saying here with skills being balanced, like it's time for people to like own up and take responsibility for what they did and stuff like that. Because the skills have to be balanced. And then with the Magician here, like even if it's a trick, and like he has to perform, he has to do the performance pretty much, like he has to do the trick. So like if he said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the trick, and just never do the trick, is that like you're gonna walk away like what was that, you know? So now it's time for the Magician to do the trick, or see if he can do the trick, and if he can't do the trick, you know, getting cut out and blocked out. But Also with the magician here, it's like the smoke screen that was up here is now being shined and illuminated, and he's walking away from it and cutting it out. Why is there two of swords here? There's way too many cards. No, why is there two of swords here? We have the Knight of Swords, who moves like impulsively. They want to come in impulsively because they hurt. Okay, so they're trying to come in impulsively or quick, fast, and hurry, right? So they, like, with the three of swords here and the two of swords, well, the two of swords become the three of swords, so it's like, it increases. And then we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Being defensive or them thinking that, hold on, let me see some. Okay. I was like, it could have been the same like person, but with the Nine of Wands, it's like a wounded warrior kind of thing. Like, been in a long battle, been fighting a long battle, and you have some wounds that he has to heal and tend to, and he's building a defense, this wall, quote unquote, to shelter himself. And now they want to come in because that wall that they built to defend themselves or protect themselves is actually a false wall that was very easy to manipulate and see through. And whereas you're like loving yourself and discovering what's making you happy, they're listening to other people and making their life decisions based on what other people are saying, you know? Right? And then the Five of Swords up right under that. Like, they're wounded because they're listening to other people and making their life decisions like impulsively based on what other people are telling them. If they had simply just talked to you or sat and watched from yourself and see from yourself how you are, how you interact with people, they would have realized either that was the past or that it was a lie. And that this Knight of Pentacles was given old news, or like the person is reliable, but like for like a specific, maybe like a specific task, not for whatever they sabotaged here. Because that disappointment that was over here is now growing. Because they're getting cut out and they're walking away and they want to come back. Before they get cut out and blocked out, and you can completely forget about them and move on, because there was potential here, but like for the Ten of Pentacles, with it was emotional like happiness, and then the Four of Wands that could have led to the Ten of Pentacles, but it was sabotaged because somebody walked away from it because of a secret, and now when it impulsively come back in and getting cut out because they impulsively walked away from you because of a lie that was told, and that caused nothing but heartache and betrayal. Okay, so now I'm going to do some affirmations and then we'll be done. Yeah, with the Five of Swords here, like it was something with sabotage. And it was sabotage without your knowing, without your knowledge. But even though it was sabotage without your knowledge, you discovered like your life purpose, and then pretty much put this or walked away from this, and then discovered your life purpose, and because you was focused on yourself and healing yourself from this situation that probably like caused you to question yourself a little bit, or like take a step back. Double flip over. So take a step back from. Had you shaken up, okay, about yourself and your self worth, and okay, got one card. We have do I forgive myself enough for the mistake? What can I do to improve? Then we have unapologetic. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this all over. I have to move my gum out the way. Okay. Do I forgive myself enough for mistakes? What can I do to improve? And then the affirmation that we have here is unapologetically for my flaws and all. That's unapologetic for your flaws. Like, wasn't I saying that before? Like, they trying to dig something up, and it was like something from the past is either like, yo, why we bringing up the past? And there's always like yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again, like that kind of thing. Like, so it's like it is what it is. You can bring up old shit, but that's the past. And it was like, yeah, I did it. I learned from it. Will I do it again? Maybe, maybe not. But then we also have what are my most important values? How are they seen in the direction of my life and the everyday decisions that I make? And we have I radiate beauty, charm, and grace. And we have what are the things that makes you happy? Draw a picture in your head, journal something that makes you happy. Then we have also like write it down, and journal your feelings. We have I allow myself to be happy no matter what. Then we have what makes you feel alive and when was the last time you felt that way. And then we have I am consciously myself as a living, breathing being. Okay. But those are all I'm seeing for you, pal. 3. I don't know. This one don't make that much sense to me, but probably makes sense to you. But yeah, that's all I'm seeing for you, pal. 3. If you felt like this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time.